Click play.
Excuse me.
Induction.
You good?
Hold on, let me fix my bang.
Rolling. All right, what's up, you guys? It's your boy, Don Jaye. I'm here with a couple of special guests. Starting on my left, I want you to introduce yourself, your name, your age, and what you do.
All right, my name is Moise. I am a trader. I have an IT boot camp, and I create red pill content on YouTube. I'm 25 years old.
And then your relationship status, I'm sorry.
I'm single.
Single? Okay.
Hi, my name is Mila, aka Miami Brat. I am 22. I'll be 23 in August. That's like a long time from now. And I'm a rapper, podcaster, YouTuber, all that.
Okay.
I'm Jasmine. I am 27. I'm a medical assistant and I model.
Hi, I'm Nia. I'm 20, 21 in May. I'm in the medical field. I do
Okay.
Medical stuff.
I'm Albany. I am 23 in June. Gemini gang.
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck.
I bartend and I'm from Jacksonville.
Okay.
Yo. What else you said?
I said age, relationship status, and then occupation.
I'm single.
Okay.
Oh, you need to know.
All right. Mike?
Michael Carey, stuntman, bodyguard, actor, landlord, investor, and
Relationship status.
single.
Okay.
I'm Tori, and I'm a promoter / host, and I'm also a medical esthetician. I'm 21, and I'm single.
Okay. And then make sure you guys talking to the microphone over there. So we're going to start with Tori on this side. You're dating a person, and they say they want to wait until marriage to have sex. How would you respond? Are you waiting to get that schlong?
We would just have to wait, I guess.
So you'll be down with waiting?
Yeah, I mean, I would just use my vibrator.
How
Okay.
long of a wait are we talking about?
Yeah, how long
Every
will wait?
day.
So if he says, hey, I want to date
It
you
would
for
make
3
no
years.
difference.
Oh, okay.
I would still just use my vibrator every day.
Okay. All right.
You a good one, Tori.
I'm about to say.
I mean, there are
I
other
would try my
alternatives.
hardest not to cheat.
Hi.
You a good one.
Okay. Mike? Talk to him.
Till marriage? Nah, that's not happening.
Not at all?
Not even
She's the
close.
ideal girl. She's your ideal girl type shit.
If she was my ideal girl, she wouldn't be trying to force that on me.
I got you. Okay.
What's that?
Just propose.
No, hell no. Show me where a man comes out winning in that at all.
Okay.
Ooh, we already talking about it.
Prenup. Yeah.
And y'all all welcome to
And
jump in
watch
if
her
you
go,
want to.
ooh, you don't trust me? You're already setting it up for failure? No, I'm good.
Bitch,
Okay.
prenup.
Fair enough. Women
Okay,
are crazy.
and as
Fair
soon as a
enough.
guy
If they
tries
love
to...
you, a prenup ain't
Talk to the
no
microphone.
problem.
Talk to the microphone.
Okay, we'll see.
You heard. Yeah.
Women are crazy. I trust. I respect that.
I mean, it's true. You tell them a prenup, they can be like, what, you think you're already preparing for it to be over?
If
If
a
the
man wants a
girl-
prenup,
yeah.
I ain't marrying the man.
If the girl-
Period.
That's lame.
Aren't you the one who
See?
offered a
Prepare
prenup?
for the end before the
Ooh,
beginning.
talk to him.
Aren't you the one that just said, why don't you get her to sign a prenup?
Well, if I was a man, I'm a woman.
So there's that double standard.
double
So
standard.
if the woman has the money, it's okay for the prenup. But if a guy has the money, it's not, right?
Yeah, correct. Correct.
Y'all
I just
be
want to make sure I'm
changing
hearing
their
this
minds.
correctly. That's all. Okay. All right. Y'all
Okay.
heard that, right?
Okay.
Audience, you guys heard that, right?
Yep, my money, my money. Shoot.
Right.
All right. Keep that same energy then. All right. Next.
What was the question?
The question was, would you wait until marriage to have sex?
Oh hell no. Hell no.
So sex is very important to
Hell
you.
no.
It's not important to me, but
Bum,
I was
bum,
with a
bum.
man.
Uh-huh.
The first man I've ever loved. I was with him, and I was not sexually attracted to him.
Damn.
And that was the barrier. That
Okay.
was what was wrong with us. I was not sexually attracted. I could not come with him. I couldn't do nothing with him, and it just eventually came to an end.
Because of
I
sex.
was forcing myself to be attracted to him.
Yeah.
Can't do
It,
that.
it matters. You gotta have emotional connection. You have to have a physical connection.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Have you ever gained attraction from with a guy, like over time?
over time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who said that?
Me.
I have found if so there's some men out there that are serious, and I will gain emotional connection, but usually it happens right then and there when I meet him.
Okay. So okay, I get it.
You know.
For me, it's like it happens over time. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Okay.
that sexual energy, it kind of just like comes like over time. The more I like invest my feelings.
Well, hold on. That's not the question. But
we digress.
my bad.
Let's get back to the root. Get
Root
back
of
to
question.
tree.
So
We
the
all
question
branching
is,
out.
would you wait for sex before marriage? Like if you met the guy, he was ideal, but he said, "Hey, I want you to wait because I want things to be special or some shit."
Yeah.
You would.
Shoot. I met too many guys, like, they gave me sex first, and it's just not happening. You know, if I find the right person, then, yeah, I'll wait. Shoot,
Okay.
come on.
All right. She said no.
Look, sometimes I'll be in the mood and
You need it.
something's gotta give. If it's like 3 years, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
You're gonna have to like 6 months, a year. I can handle that.
Okay.
But 3,
That's a no-go.
that's a no go.
Okay.
So you would get married in less than 6 months?
Hell no. Girl, don't
Everyone
No,
says that
no,
men
no,
know
no.
when men know. They know.
They
Nah, I
do.
know.
Yeah,
Wait,
no, I
hold on.
believe that. I believe
They don't know in
that.
6 months.
They just
I
figured you
believe
out in 6
that.
months.
They just figured you out in 6 months.
Nah, a man definitely knows.
No, go ahead.
A man
No, they
does
just
know.
figured you out, and they haven't even lived with you yet, so they don't know anything
No,
yet.
it's always
Nah,
when
but
you
I feel
live
like-
with
I feel
them,
like a
you
man-
hate the man.
You gotta figure out if
Once
you
you
can
start
live
Hold
with
on.
living with that man,
Hold on,
you
everybody,
find
hold on,
out
hold on,
who
hold on,
that
hold on,
man
hold on.
truly is.
Hold on.
I feel like a man definitely knows. I feel like as soon as I come in contact with a woman, I know not even if I'm gonna marry her or not, but I know right off back, like, yo, does shorty even have wifey potential or not?
Exactly.
Right off back.
Men have intentions.
But hold on.
don't.
You said wifey potential, but aren't you vetting her for a long period of time before you?
Nah, so like I said, when you come in contact with a shorty, she can have wifey potential. That don't mean she's wifey though. So
Okay,
Right.
that's
yeah.
the
There we go.
initiation aspect of it. But if she has wifey potential, that means that she has a couple other things that she got to prove before, you can give her that wifey status.
Okay.
But you know right off
Right.
back.
Are there any other variables involved when you meet them right off the bat? I mean, if you meet them in a bar, and you're not going to get their real self, you're going to get a representative. So you don't
that's a
know
great
right
question.
off the bat.
That's kind
It
of,
also
yeah.
depends on the environment you meet them in. Are they sober?
Right.
That's true.
Exactly.
Are they with their friends? Are they alone?
Exactly.
Talk
I
to 'em.
mean, so no, you don't know right off the bat. I have to disagree on that, brother.
So like I said, you don't know right off back if she's wifey, but I think that
You
when you
just know
come in
off the bat
contact,
if you're attracted to
So-
it because that's non-negotiable.
so I would say the conversation would dictate that, right? When you start talking to shorty, I feel like girls give off cues and men give off cues. So like I said, you wouldn't be like, oh, shorty's wifey right off back, but you know, like, all right, shorty has wifey potential. Or if a girl's a thought, she's gonna tell you right off back, like, not through her words, but through her representation that, yo,
Right.
you can't take me seriously.
Not necessarily. That's judging
Ooh.
the book by its cover too. You don't know what
But-
mood she's in that night, and she still might be intoxicated.
But
Well, hold on. I got to disagree on that one because even if she is, if a woman's going to act the way she's going to act. So if
Right.
But just because it's one night doesn't mean that's her normal personality either.
Exactly.
But
Well-
that's the thing, you
But
don't
a
get too
woman
many
who don't act
chances.
like
hold
that.
on,
Hold on,
no, one at a time. Go ahead, finish the thought.
You might have just caught her on the rebound.
Okay.
Which is fine, but then she just cut off. It's not like
But you
get
don't know that on the first night.
But you don't get multiple chances in life. Like I said, like if I come in contact with her and that's not a good night for her and I caught her on a bad night, then you cut yourself out. You might be good for somebody else, but as far as my perspective goes, you're no longer wifey potential.
I can see that, but you still can't tell on the first night.
Let me ask both of y'all.
unless you're
It's
in a
about the
sober
mindset. If she has the
Correct.
capability and the mindset to be that person, when not, she has the capability to be that person.
Several nights, right.
Yeah.
If she
Give
has
her
the
that 6
capability,
months.
she's cut out.
Okay,
because
let me
she
ask you a
has it.
question. Are you giving someone a second chance to show them a different perspective of themselves?
Nah, because first impressions are last impressions. So if I come into
Really?
contact,
Hold on.
like I said, it's not.
No,
I'm not
they are
saying.
not.
I'm not saying.
No, let
Let me finish. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that if I come in contact with a girl and she doesn't present herself the right way, that she's not good for nobody now. But if I come in contact with shorty and shorty's blackout drunk and acting a fool, and I just caught her on a bad night, that's fine. I caught her on a bad night, but she's no longer for me because you've made that impression for me.
Okay.
You might be able to save yourself as far as that perspective goes for another man, but in my eyes, you're disqualified.
But that's your preference.
Right.
That's your preference. Some men have a different preference. And
I
they
just said that.
Well, that's what he said.
realize-
I just said that.
Okay.
You
okay.
can't. Don't cut him out that quick.
Exactly. Thank you.
She was talking about me.
Oh, you?
She said, don't cut him off that quick.
Oh, okay.
No, it's still yeah. Go
No, hold on. Do you mean you don't cut the girl off
Yeah,
that
Oh,
quick?
she's
you can't
having,
cut the
if
girl.
she's having a bad night.
Because men
You
have
don't know what
bad
she's gonna be like
nights every
tomorrow.
night.
Yeah,
Men
y'all
have
have bad
issues.
nights.
One at a time. You said men have bad nights every night.
Men
What do you mean?
have issues. Men have insecurities. Like,
Hold up. You don't want to talk about some insecurities real quick because I will hurt some feelings. No, we don't want to do that.
Feelings, because at the end of the day, like if you love you, baby, that's you.
I know, but you're talking about just men having insecurities.
No,
That's
women
not-
have insecurities.
Okay.
Can you talk into the
And
microphone for me, please?
So
There we
women
go.
have insecurities. They can go through bad nights, but men also do too.
So, a question for you, right? if you guys or you girls come in contact with a dude, and the first night he comes up to you and he's like obsessed with you and kind of like just simping over you,
It's
wouldn't you disqualify? There
It's
you go.
like, yeah.
You would disqualify him.
Exactly.
But that's his first impression. Why are you judging him off of first impression?
But the thing is, doesn't mean I'm gonna cut him off first impression. I might
And then
give
make
him
sure you
a
talk in the
chance.
microphone for me, please.
I'm sorry, baby. I might talk to him again. I might realize, but at the end of the day, like women and men can be friends.
Wait,
Like, we
wait,
can-
I disagree.
what? No, I disagree.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Wholeheartedly.
What?
I disagree.
Okay,
Nah,
so that's a
nah.
man's aspect. That's a man's aspect. I
Exactly.
feel like as a
That-
woman,
and that
I can
takes
be
a man to be the friend.
I can be.
Yeah.
Like you need both.
So if we're telling you it can't happen, you
Yeah.
can't just make that
I
happen.
feel like I can be a friend with a man.
You can,
You can.
but
A
he
man
can't.
Because you
Why
keep
do
him
you
in your
say
orbit.
that?
Talk to him real quick.
Why do you say that?
Because we see women as there's certain potentials that women have, right? So when men come into contact with women, we see women with either relationship potential or sexual potential. If we're interested in relationship potential, we'll invest into you. But if we see you from a sexual standpoint, then that's all you are
But
to us.
why
You're
does
just
everything have to be sexualized?
because that's our nature.
Because that's what we
That's
are.
not your
I'm not-
nature.
I'm not
Because
saying-
you can use the excuse as a woman's nature is to be horny all the time because we horny all
No,
the
that's
time.
actually not.
But you're taking it out of
You are,
context.
though,
You're,
but
take-
you're not a woman.
Hold on, one at a time. One at a time.
you're taking it out of context. What I just said is when a man comes in contact with a woman, he either sees you two ways. He either sees you as somebody who has relationship potential or somebody who has sexual potential. If you have relationship potential, he'll invest into you. He'll take you out on dates. He'll do
Okay.
whatever he got to
Yes.
do with you.
Yep.
If he sees you from a sexual standpoint, you best believe he's not taking you nowhere other than
Netflix
his
and
house.
chilling.
So
Yup.
you would never be a friend with a woman? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, I wouldn't.
I have no reason to.
There's no reason. Name me one benefit.
Yeah.
Because we smart. Like,
Okay.
what do you mean? Like,
My male friends are
We
smart
don't
too.
benefit
That's
y'all
not-
unless it's,
It's
sexual
different
or in
perspective.
a
And then speak into the microphone for me. Make sure you speak into the microphone. Say that again,
So
Tori.
you're saying women only benefit y'all if it's sexual
Thank
or
you.
in a relationship?
No, definitely not.
Thank you.
Definitely
Definitely
not. Definitely not.
In a way, yes.
Thank you.
Oh shit! Talk to him, Mike. Talk to him, Mike.
All right.
Yes, you
Well,
are.
hold on, one at a time. One at a time. Michael, go ahead.
Allow me to explain 4 myths. All right. You even having sex? Your boyfriend material. All right. You're her male BFF. Or she never wants to see you again.
Are you
Yep.
be a
Hey, hold on.
cash
Let me finish. 2 of these don't exist. Because if you ain't having sex, you ain't a boyfriend material, period.
Okay.
All right. So if you ain't having sex, you might as well never see her again because when she does have a man, you gone. He's not going to tolerate the guy.
Exactly.
My
So that's
girlfriend
fake.
does not go when I get a man.
I don't have.
Then your man is done.
Then your man
Then your
done.
man is gone.
So I've had men best friends.
Men are territorial. So when it comes down to my shorty, if I got an official shorty, there's no way in hell a self-respecting man would be like, yo, I got a shorty and I'm looking at her like a wifey, but babe, it's okay. You can go hang out with other dudes. A man like that doesn't respect himself. And a woman
Facts.
who's with a man like that is not going to respect that man either.
It
Correct.
depends on how dominant that woman you are with. Because there's some dominant women out there.
But what's that
And
in
there's
regard
those beta
to?
males
But-
for you.
It depends on what your preference is. If
Okay,
you
let's pause
dominant-
really quickly. 2 super chats. House of Matrix. Trent, do you know just click on the blue thing and it just pops up. So just click on it. There you go. Boom. All right, House of Matrix he says women can have standards, but men can't have any. What are y'all thoughts? If y'all have any thoughts.
No.
All right.
Men can have standards.
No. We didn't even talk about it yet, so I'm gonna save that later. But generally speaking, if men express their standards, then women have a very big backlash. Like, I don't want a girl to be a hoe. I don't want a girl to have male friends. I don't want her to be going out, etc.
So the only thing I have to say about that is if you expect standards, you better expect the same thing from
Well,
her.
of course.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So don't try to pull something on her if she's not okay with it.
Yeah.
Because
I'm confused.
you're confused.
Meaning, like, we already accepted standards. We already
Okay,
understand
so
that.
you already accept the standards, and you can move forward from that.
Okay.
Because
All right.
you
All right.
find somebody.
Black sends on super chat. He says a man can be a friend if he's not sexually attracted. I disagree.
Yeah.
but-
I think he meant to say a man can't be a friend with the girl if he's not sexually attracted, which I
Okay.
agree with.
Okay.
I disagree.
All right, and then Trent, click it one more time to make it disappear, and then we can continue. Boom. All right. Same question. We got on multiple tangents.
I could definitely be with a guy if he doesn't want to have sex till marriage.
Really, even if he was like, "Hey, I want to wait 3 years," type shit.
If we have 3 years.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean,
Oh, it started to get hard, huh?
Okay.
That means no. All right.
why would you create that question? Hold on. Yeah, I'll wait.
You still would wait.
Yes,
3
if I
years?
love him and I know he's my soulmate, I'll do anything for him.
Do you believe in soulmates?
Ooh, that's
I definitely do. I believe that like there's someone for someone.
No.
There's somebody for somebody. Like there's
No.
Come on now, like
Why do you say? Who said no? And why do you say no?
I said no because y'all don't even know my past, but I
that
ride
sounds
or die
scary.
for niggas. I got shot.
That's
for
subjective
niggas.
though. That's subjective
what?
to your
You been
experience.
shot?
Talk to him.
girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, 3
that's-
times.
that's-
no.
Wait, hold on. You getting shot?
It's
What the fuck?
giving Meg Thee
3
Stallion.
times.
Me? No. Like I was a ride or die. I'm from like I'm
Or
from
die?
St. Louis.
I'll
Can you
ride,
just
but
grab the
die
microphone and
part,
just have it in your hand?
Riding
You want me
nowhere.
to grab the microphone?
Yeah, like take it off of the. Yeah, there you go.
Am I
Boom.
not talking loud enough?
No, you're just not into it. There you go.
Oh, I'm not into it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
yeah,
am I
see?
into it
Yeah,
now?
there you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
All right, talk to
okay.
us. You said no because why?
Girl, you can give your world to a man and they do not care. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. The men I have found have been like, they gotta be 50 and above to be real men. They gotta
50
be.
Huh?
years
Okay, you miss.
Girl, what?
Wait, what?
Thank you. Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna repeat it.
So you dating
again.
grandpas out here?
I ain't dating no grandpa.
Nah, I can see why though. I can see why she says that.
These
But
niggas don't grow up till they
I
like
see-
50 and
She's
up.
telling
I
the
don't know. I don't know.
I'm telling the
Well,
truth.
well,
Hold on, one at a time.
Well,
Go
what
ahead.
you just said is completely subjective to your experience. The niggas that I date, that I find, that's
Yeah,
subjective
I think
to
it's
your
what you're
experience.
picking.
It's exactly what I'm picking. You right.
Okay.
You right, baby.
And I agree with that.
I think so.
And you had
You're
something to say.
Because like the guys I picked like past tense. Have to put the ed past tense. Like I'm not picking that no more. I've been single for 3 years.
Exactly.
Like you
Girl.
gotta be careful.
I'm gonna say this: soulmates are made. Like I can't like find like I don't feel like there's like not one person out there just for me. I feel like I have to create that person. I have to build relationships with that person.
I agree.
don't believe there's
Exactly.
one person out there. I feel like there's multiple people. I can
I
find
agree.
multiple
Yes.
people.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? It's just the time or place of who I am in my life. When
I
find
agree
I
it.
can
with
see
that.
that. My sister got a husband, girlfriend, and a boyfriend. So
Thank you, Jesus.
Wait,
My
wait,
sister got, hold on.
Wait. Your sister got a husband, girlfriend, and a what?
and a boyfriend.
Wait, what?
Okay.
What type of shit is that?
It could work, y'all. It
Okay,
could work.
Shoot, if they all
They-
happy, shoot.
They happy
Podcasting
for
is the
whatever
most
reason.
interesting
I'm too
thing.
stingy.
Hold on, one at a time. You said what?
That's interesting.
It could work. It could work.
I don't think
Alright.
it can.
Momentarily, I agree.
It works.
All right, back to the question, and then you final.
I mean, I'll be real. I'm on semen retention, so I'll probably make her wait.
What is semen retention?
It means that I don't have sex, I don't watch porn, I don't bust a nut. I hold my seat.
Oh.
Okay, is that for a set amount of time?
respect that. I respect that so
I
much.
respect the no porn because I think porn is ruining. like,
It'll-
Why do you
a
say
lot
that?
of shit.
Why do you say
Let's
that?
talk about it.
There's a lot of science behind it. To
Okay.
be honest,
Sensitivity.
we're not supposed to see that many people. There's like a whole like theory. Like we weren't supposed to meet this many people. We weren't supposed to get engaged with social media or see that many people naked. Know
Exactly.
what
It's
certain
barbaric.
people look like.
Literally.
naked.
Oh my gosh.
It's like we
You're
weren't
smart.
supposed to see that shit.
Some people, yeah.
And now that's what makes it so hard to be loyal and be in
Yep.
a committed real
Right.
relationship with real feelings. We get in contact with too many people. We don't know what to do with it. We got too many options.
It's also just human
Oh.
human beings are habit building creatures, right? So hypothetically speaking, I'm gonna come at the women for this more specifically because when a girl has sex, girls release oxytocin in their brain, which is a basically pleasurable but also a security hormone, right? So when you have sex with a guy, your brain releases a hormone, regardless of what you say. Oh, I could have one night stands, where this is not the case for men. But anyways, when a girl has sex, she releases that chemical in her brain, and what it does is when that guy leaves after sex, basically what you're teaching your brain is that I don't get security after sex. And even though you're conscious of that, what you're teaching your brain is developing the habit that, yo, I can have sex with dudes and they're always gonna leave, which essentially, no disrespect to women, but you're basically getting disqualified in terms of being able to establish a long-term
But
relationship.
how can you put that against the women since we've been
Because-
raised from little girls saying we need to
Because it's
cross
your
our
choice.
legs. We need to cross our legs. We need to be ladylike. Like
I think
what
that's a
you
good
mean?
idea. I think that's a good idea.
You think that's
I
a good
agree.
idea?
I think that's a great idea.
At the end of the day, I don't think that's a good idea. I got a niece, and if she has to cross her legs because a grown ass man is looking at her, that's a grown
No, that's
ass
what he.
man's
No, that's not what he's saying.
Nah,
That's not what he's saying.
That's not what I said at all.
I'm just saying.
That's not what I
like-
said at all. All I said is that we're living in a time where girls think that they're playing by the same rules that men can play with. But honestly speaking, men can't handle polygamy. Like I'm celibate.
Can they?
Yes.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
Let me finish.
Okay, baby, go ahead.
So men can't handle polygamy in the sense that I can be having sex with a girl and have sex with another girl and still be in love with my girl. Women can have multiple partners, but what ends up happening with a woman, regardless of who the woman is, she can sport fuck for a little while, but she'll get to a point where she gets tired of fucking different dudes and she wants to basically become stabilized and have security with one man. Whereas men can continuously, like I said, I'm celibate, so I'm not even doing this. But just from a male perspective, I can definitely be having sex with multiple women and not get emotionally attached.
Can I tell you
As
my
sick as that
experience
is, I
from it?
believe that.
Can I
You
tell
said
my-
what?
Can I
As
tell?
sick as that is,
It's not
not
sick.
sick.
It's not
That's
sick.
not
It's
sick.
not sick.
It's
What the
not
fuck?
sick because if it was true, it would be great. Because at the end of the day, I was with a polygamous man. I fuck bitches and all. I like bitches too. At the end of the day, he would choose to be sneaky and scandalous.
Then you got a weak man.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
That's your choice, though.
Exactly. You're right.
That's
But
your
hey,
choice.
at the end of the day, I haven't met a new man to prove me wrong.
I'm the type of dude, if I'm talking to a girl, like I said, first
They
of all,
say that a lot,
First of all,
baby.
when I talk to shorties and I'm talking to shorties about bringing them in, I let shorties know right off back. Not even to throw it in their face that I'm gonna be polygamous, but I let them know that, yo, if I want to spread my seed and we come to a point where I give you babies and you're not ready to have no more babies, I'm definitely gonna go to a second woman and keep having babies.
At the end of the day, it's not about baby making or nothing. I love the man who
Sex is
has-
actually the purpose of sex is
Yeah,
to
the
create
purpose
babies.
of it. Yeah.
The purpose of sex is to create babies.
Okay, so some people don't have that realization though.
It doesn't matter. That's still the purpose.
Okay, but some people don't realize that though.
The purpose of the mic is for you to speak into it, whether you realize it or not. Everything has a defined purpose.
Everything has a defined purpose?
Yes.
Okay, then you need to preach to the men out there that don't realize that, who just want to fuck the fuck.
I ain't even preaching. All I'm saying is that your experience is very subjective to the men that you're choosing.
Oh, I know it is because I know there's good men out there and I haven't experienced them. I
Yeah,
have
so
not
that's a
experienced them.
subjective experience. What I'm saying is not subjective. This is a general
Okay.
established foundation for human beings. This is just how human beings operate.
Okay,
Okay.
and then pause real quick. We got some super chats. EP sends a super chat. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. He says, "Show just started and cap level is over 9,000." What is it? I don't even know how to say this. V Trim sends a super chat. He says, "Social media gave women too many physical options." What are y'all thoughts on that,
Facts.
ladies in the room? Or Mike, go. You can talk too.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I would
How?
highly
Go ahead,
agree.
talk to him.
What do you mean how?
What do you mean
Yeah,
how?
You can go on 10. Well, no, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah.
Man, screenshot your DMs and tell me how.
No, I'm
One
good.
of y'all, go ahead.
I'm all
waiting.
right.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Texas next week
Screenshot
'cause
your
of my
DMs.
So,
But just because they're in your inbox don't mean you gotta
But that gives you the
respond.
That gives you
illusion.
the
Still have
option.
options.
That's still an option, though.
Still have options.
Baby,
You'll
okay,
get 20
Simone,
times anybody else.
Don't make me take this motherfucking
every time I
hand.
get in a
Simone.
relationship, I fucking delete my
What'd you
social
say?
media.
You
'cause
go,
I can't
girl.
do that shit. I
You
can't
go.
do
Not
it.
everybody does that.
I can't do it.
Huh?
I can't do it. I like delete all my pictures.
Hold on.
and
No,
everything.
hold on.
I can't
See,
do
not
it.
everybody
Tori's
does that.
talking. And Tori, can you talk into the microphone for me?
Sorry. I usually delete all my pictures off Instagram, like archive them and stuff when I get a boyfriend, just to like keep from the drama.
Okay.
Just
Good
to
idea.
keep the healthiness within the relationship.
Okay, I got you.
mean, if that's what
why
it takes.
is it? But why is it you? What it takes to keep the drama?
Because
away
I
from the
date shitty
relationship?
men, okay?
Okay.
Wait,
me
hold
too.
on. Why does it gotta be shitty?
Okay.
Why, hold on. Why does it gotta be shitty?
Because I know the men I date shitty men.
Oh, okay. All right.
So-
well.
You need to change who you date.
Mama's
Facts.
boys.
Just
Mama's boys.
Stop talking to guys. Period.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I've done.
So look,
Just be single.
y'all basically just admitted.
you,
Y'all basically
you.
just admitted that the reason why you end up with niggas that don't know how to handle polygamy or niggas that ain't shit or whatever is because of the way that you choose guys. It's completely.
I don't want to deal with
It's
Listen,
completely
I don't
based
want
off the
more than one
preferences that you
anyways.
choose.
Talk to him.
Listen.
So,
Talk
so
to
I
him.
would,
Keep
so I would
pointing.
arguably say if I was hitting my head against the wall and I was bleeding, I think the smart thing to do would be to be like, yo, maybe I should stop hitting my head against the wall, and figure out another way.
That's exactly what we did.
Exactly. That's
exactly
why
what
we
I did.
single. That's why
Mine
we
fucks
ain't
up
trying
once,
to.
you got
Hold
to
on,
go.
one at a time. Tori, go ahead.
Fuck up once, you got to go. One thing
Exactly.
that I don't like, just go find somebody that's gonna like that shit because
So-
I'm not gonna sit here and force you to be someone you're not.
Exactly.
So going back to what I said before about a girl keeping her legs closed, that's exactly why. If you say that, yo, if a nigga makes a mistake, he gotta go, but he's already fucked you, he won.
Oh,
Y'all
exactly. If
lost.
he fucked you
Facts.
that first night,
Yep.
he wasn't gonna date you anyways.
No, that's not true.
Nah, that's not true.
That's not true.
necessarily true.
That's not true.
true.
That's
Why
not
does-
true.
Why does men have to be the only one to dog bitches out? Why can't?
What do you
bitches
mean by
dog-
that?
But yeah, why
Yeah, I need a
Why
better.
can't
I need a
we
better-
dog
These
why,
men out.
why can't I be in control?
Because you're not gonna like a nigga that you're controlling.
Bitch, I pay my own bills. I pay my own bills.
It don't matter. You're not gonna like a nigga that you're controlling. If you're with a dude and he's constantly following your lead and whatever, you're gonna eventually come to a point where you get tired of his shit because a nigga that's not strong enough to stand in front of his girl is a nigga not worth being with.
So a man who is not strong enough to deal with me, I am gonna leave you exactly.
There you go.
Yeah,
so you can't.
because-
So you can't have it both ways. You can't be
I
like.
want to be able to
you-
talk shit to a
but-
man. He tell me, no, bitch, that ain't how it's gonna
Okay,
go.
but hold on, hold on,
That's
hold
not
on,
So
hold
you
on.
just contradicted yourself. You basically just said, "Why can't I be dominant? Why can't I be in the lead?"
Because
and then
I
you
really
want him to
dominant.
shut
let
you
me
up.
finish. Let me finish. You basically just said, "Why can't I be dominant? Why can't I be in the lead?" And then followed up by saying, "Yeah, if I'm with a nigga that's not leading me and not dominant, then I'm probably gonna leave him anyway."
But at the end of the day, I'll be with men that aren't dominant, and
And you leave them.
No,
I do what I
like
need to
men
do
that
with
are.
them.
And you leave them.
Hold on, you said something?
I like men that are in the lead. Like you gotta lead.
Exactly.
Yes, 100%.
I
wrong with
don't
that.
want to. If I can tell you what to do,
You don't want him.
I don't want you. Don't
Fact.
you gotta
Preach.
be able to? If I have an attitude, yes, okay, that's gonna happen. But you gotta lead me.
Okay.
Yes.
We got a
I
super
like
chat.
50-50
Real women
here
like
and
leaders.
there, but like when I get an attitude, I want you to be like, hey, it's okay.
Okay.
Like whatever. But besides that, I like 50-50 mostly because I like my own shit and I like my
Cap.
side of independence and I like being alone. That is not.
I'll explain to you why. I'll explain to you why.
Mike, where you at, too?
I'll explain to you why.
said
I've had one boyfriend my whole life, and I got rid of him within a year,
I'll
and went right back to celibacy. Hell no.
Let me tell you how the world works, right?
Okay.
If you're in a relationship, there is no such thing as 50-50. You can't be partner, even when there's an established partnership in a business, right? It's never 50-50. You can have 50-50 shares,
can I-
but essentially there's one person who's a decision maker in that business. It's the same organization for a relationship. It's the same organization for a family. When you're with a man, it's either he's leading you or you're leading him. That
Okay.
doesn't mean that you can't ever
Also-
lead. Let me finish.
Okay, babe.
That doesn't mean you can't ever lead. It means that there's certain situations you might be better equipped to handle. If I got a baby and the baby's crying, I ain't gonna tell you how to shut the baby up. You gotta figure that out. You're leading. But as far as making decisions about what we doing with our lives or where we're going or whatever, if you're with a man that can't direct that and kind of paint that picture for you, because that's really what men do with women. The job of a man is to paint a picture for a woman, and that's how women follow.
Leadership. Yep.
Okay.
But if
okay.
if he can't paint that picture for you, you're not gonna be attracted to him long term. And this is probably why that Western relationships fail.
You said Western.
He's right.
Western
Western.
relationships fail.
Which means what?
Meaning like here, America. And,
America.
Our
Yeah.
divorce
Yeah.
rate is over 50%.
Okay. Okay.
okay.
So I have a question though. Like,
Talk to us.
why, since we in 2022, we still being sexist, we still being feminine?
Give
world
me
is
an
sexist.
example. And the word is sexist, exactly.
Because we work for our rights. Like, why do we have to
How?
accept the shit? How?
Yes,
Let
how?
me
Yeah.
go back. Look in time. We
we're talking
work to
about present
vote.
day, right?
We're talking about present
We
day.
work to vote.
I've studied.
No, I'm talking about back in the day.
We're talking about here now, though.
We talking about here now.
I've studied feminism, so please tell me how.
Okay, tell me what you know, and I'll.
Wait, hold on. Pause real quick. No, pause real quick.
I would
I
love
got a
to know
super
what you know,
She said, I
because
love-
you.
Pause.
Tell me.
All right. Black sends a super chat. He says, social media is a double-edged sword. It amplified most men into blue pill simps. At the same time, it made women entitled from the consistent simps. That's true. I agree.
He's right.
There's a lot of simps that's making women,
He's right.
powerful in this bitch. All right. Now she asked you a question,
What's your question?
ma'am. Red.
I'm sorry. What was you saying? My name is AJ.
AJ.
Exactly. Okay.
I don't know what her question was.
Oh, okay.
What
All
was
right.
the question?
You
had
asked
the
it.
question.
You asked it.
So apparently there is no more questions.
All right, cool. All right, we're moving on. All right, so I'm gonna start on this side. A man is getting married and wants to invite his ex. His fiance refuses and says that if she attends, there will be no wedding. Is she overreacting?
Nah, not at all. No problem. She can't come.
Okay.
Agreed.
Not at all. Okay.
Okay, so I have a question. Why can't she invite her ex?
Why does she need to be there?
Yeah.
Yo,
She had no reason to be there.
I'm gonna be real with
Let's
you.
just
I'm
end
gonna
the
be
show.
real with you. Your name's AJ. Based on what you're saying, you have no understanding of men. You said why? You said why can't her ex come?
Are you rolling?
You
Why
said
can't her ex come?
because men are territorial creatures. If a woman,
Okay,
if I'm,
but a man be trying to do all types of like
There's a
extra
reason why
shit.
the alpha kicks the ass and sends them packing.
Okay, but I
Yeah.
ain't found an alpha, so you gonna have to
But
tell
that ain't
me.
got nothing
So
to do with that.
subjective.
That's on your
Thank
vibration.
you.
That's
Yeah,
your
that's
frequency
subjective.
you're putting
But I'm an
out.
alpha. You don't
That's
know.
your. That's why
So
you.
wait,
Hold on.
hold on.
Pause. AJ,
Alpha
you just
woman?
said you were alpha?
I am an alpha.
Okay.
And that's
All
why
right.
you get
gotta deal with
betas.
the man.
I'll be real with you. I'll be
They
real with
doing
you.
bills. What you mean?
I'll be real with you because you're saying a lot of things that are contradicting themselves.
Okay, tell me.
The reason
so
why
I can educate myself. Tell me.
the reason why you probably haven't found an alpha is because you are an
ain't-
alpha.
Okay, but you ain't telling me. Okay, yeah, I like bitches. What you mean? Like I'll fuck a bitch
Blame
and a
it on
man.
the
What you
alcohol.
mean?
So why you complaining about the men?
So
Why
what
you
I'm
complaining
asking
about
you, how am I contradicting myself?
Because on the one side you're saying I like being dominant, then you're saying that I don't find men that are
Because
dominant.
I have a decision to choose.
Niggas don't want to fight with
because
you.
we
Niggas
have
don't want to
worked-
fight with you. I'd rather
we
be with a
have-
shorty who's not gonna fight me than
You
somebody
okay?
like.
Then you ain't for me, baby. I ain't even pressing you.
Yeah,
What you
so-
That's
mean?
99% of men, though.
Yo,
That's 99%
Yo,
of
you,
men, though.
Okay, then
you
I'll
saying
find
a lot
that
without saying
1%.
anything.
I'm sorry.
making
That's
noise, but ain't saying shit.
Okay, so y'all
99.99999%.
want somebody obedient?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. That's the definition of submissive.
Okay.
If
but
someone is
Hold on.
dominant, someone has to be submissive.
There's
If someone is
some
submissive,
girls
someone's
out there-
There can't
dominant.
be two
There's-
dominants in the
Nah, so
Yes.
so
Hold on,
some-
one at a time. AJ, go ahead. You got the
There's
floor.
some girls out there being okay with being submissive.
And they win.
I'm obedient. Taylor, tell him you
No.
obedient.
Taylor
with her hood on. Taylor with her hood
Let me-
on
let
ain't
me-
even talking.
let me tell you
Baby
something.
like,
Let me-
baby is.
Let me
That's
tell you
your girl,
something.
Taylor.
Let me tell you something from all the men in this room. Let me tell you something from all the men in this room. Every single man. I'll speak for every man, and we can ask them if they agree or not. Based off your energy, she hasn't said a word. But right off back, I'd rather wife her than wife you.
Okay, but you ain't even looking in her eyes.
That don't matter. I
So
can
how
tell
you-
enough about her.
Okay.
I
Then
can
talk
tell enough about her, and I can tell
Because,
enough
okay,
about you.
That doesn't insult me, baby. That just,
I'm not trying to insult you.
Okay, well that just makes me realize that like I'm expecting a different type of man.
What type of man?
I'm expecting.
Please explain your perfect man.
Okay, my perfect
Yeah.
man. Oh, you want me to be in a? Okay, my perfect man is somebody who can handle submissive and dominance. Cause I'm dominant.
So basically,
sometimes.
somebody who's confused.
No, because at the end of the day, baby, you don't even know me, and I'm not confused.
I'm not
No,
saying you.
not you.
I
He's
just
talking
said
about the
you're
man.
You said I want
No.
somebody who can be dominant and submissive. You're asking for a confused man.
No.
That
Wait, hold
doesn't
on, hold
mean-
on.
that
AJ,
does not-
AJ, hold on,
Let
hold
her
on.
talk. Let her
Yeah,
talk.
I'm about to say, let her talk, yes.
Because y'all attacking me.
I ain't attacking you. I'm just.
Guys need to learn to be dominant.
And can you talk to the microphone for me,
like,
please?
There's some moments where I have to be dominant, or I
Thank
have
you.
to like
No.
control the situation. That's just
Thank
me
you.
as a woman being like a woman. Sometimes I have to control type of situations.
Thank you.
Guys learn to be dominant sometimes and be like submissive. You know what I'm talking? I'm not talking about being
Who breathing
submissive.
in the microphone like that? Please stop. Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Like I don't have to like they don't have to be like submissive all the time or be a little bitch. No, I don't want that shit. But sometimes let
So-
me lead. Let me control the situation.
Exactly.
Like
So it goes right
that's
back
me
to what
as
I
a
said.
woman.
It goes right back to what I said. I said on a default basis, a man should be a leader. That doesn't mean he's leading 100% of the time. There's definitely certain things that my woman does better than I can.
Exactly.
In those situations, she can lead, but the buck stops with me. If she's living in my crib, she's my wife. She lives under
Okay.
my law.
But at the end of the day, you
No
paying all
law.
the bills.
No law.
You paying all the bills.
Why do you? Hold
You
on.
pay all the bills.
Of course.
Okay, because baby,
course.
he could pay all the bills, and I don't give a fuck.
And then look, stay. Make sure you stay in frames.
The
Make sure you
man
AJ.
is
Make
the
sure you stay in
leader,
frame.
and the woman is the rib.
Okay,
Thank you.
behind every great man, there's
There's
a
a woman.
greater woman.
Oh, the greater woman? You said greater woman?
That's their mama.
Sweetheart, bro.
The woman,
That's their mama.
Sweetheart.
But that's their mama. But at the end of the day,
Sweetheart.
we reproduce.
Sweetheart.
We reproduce.
Exactly.
You don't
We
feel
are.
that
Hold on,
yourself?
one at a time. Pause. One at a time.
Okay.
Go
Sweetheart.
ahead.
Sweetheart. I think
Adam
you said
before
wrong.
Eve.
What you say?
I
What
think you
say
said
wrong?
Mila,
You
What
said,
did I
you
say
said
wrong?
behind every great man is a greater woman. The actual saying is behind every great man is a woman. But like I said,
Okay.
you're coming from a very egotistical standpoint where you're saying, women are better than men, or women can do more than men.
Baby, I'm not saying that at all.
What you don't understand is intersexual relationship dynamics. There's polarities to this. Masculine energy is naturally stronger than feminine energy.
What makes you
There's-
think that?
I mean,
The fact that I'm fucking
no.
diesel and girls are not. I'm born with muscle
you
density
stand
and girls are
in front
not.
of the door and I'll run you over. I stand in front of the door and you will not run
Exactly.
through that door.
What'd you say? I can't. What?
If you stood in front of that door, I would run you over, but you could not do that to me. Men and women are not the same.
They
okay,
not.
so you talk about physically.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Nah, we can take it a
Masculine
step further.
energy is
Okay.
stronger than feminine
Physically-
energy.
We could take it a step further. Even intellectually, look, women are good at certain things and
We're
men are good at
logical
certain
and
things.
you're emotional.
Mike, what'd you say?
We're logical and you're emotional. Emotion is
Generally
not
speaking,
last.
yes.
They need
think
both.
logically.
And,
One
and-
at a time. Hold on, Tori, you had something? Go ahead.
Go ahead, baby.
Oh, I was just agreeing. Like men think logically and women think emotionally. That's
Exactly.
where most arguments come from in a relationship.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
that we think so emotionally? We think, we wouldn't have done this to you, but they're thinking, but I would do this for myself or something like that. That's where men come from.
But at the end,
it just sucks because we're coming from a standpoint we know we wouldn't do that to a man because we simply love them and have that emotion. But men are just thinking logically. They're not thinking emotionally.
So ask yourself this. How many times have you heard of a man slashing a woman's tires or scratching her car?
Wait, hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that because men definitely do some stupid shit.
Songs about it. Like Taylor Swift.
So
Hold on, one at a time. One at a time.
Can I put something into perspective real quick?
okay.
When I'm saying,
I got 2 tires this morning because they was slashed. So what the fuck you talking about?
Hold on. I gotta say, hold on. Everybody, calm down. I gotta say, you must have some good for JJ. Anyway,
Was it
Go ahead.
bad?
So
Was it by
let me put something into perspective real quick, right? When I said Shorty has to live by my law or whatever, look, there's levels to this, right? Men and women are not the same. We play by different rules, right?
Yes.
So if Shorty is submissive to me, I'm not saying, yo, Shorty just has to do what I say and everything. Nah, it means that I'm providing certain things for her. What do those things include? Security, provision, lifestyle. I'm gonna take care of her regardless of what she's going through or what happens to her. But in return, she has to bring some type of value. And honestly speaking, the only type of dudes that you said, oh, I make my own money, I pay my own bills. The only type of dude that's gonna take a woman who's paying bills is a financially insecure dude. If a dude can pay his own bills, if a dude can provide for you, provide for himself, he got no need for your money. I'd rather date a broke girl than date a girl making a
Okay,
million.
but there's niggas out there that are broke.
Every time I tell
wait, hold on. One at a time. Y'all get a chance. You go ahead.
Go ahead, Tori.
Every time I tell a man 50-50, he always asks me for money for insurance.
Then
So-
he broke.
Because
That's
he
the
broke.
wrong guy. That's the wrong guy. That's the wrong
If you're
guy.
You dating the wrong
if
niggas.
you're honest, dude, every
Hold on,
time I
pause.
need insurance
Everybody
money,
pause. Everybody
talk
pause.
once?
AJ, wait. You said what?
Okay, so
ahead.
look, if a woman is dating a man who's financially stable, you're gonna naturally become like feminine.
in your feminine
You're not
energy.
you're not
You're
gonna
just
want to be like this masculine dominant person. You're gonna automatically
You're gonna want to be girly.
You're gonna be soft. You're gonna be soft.
Okay.
Soft as
With him,
fuck.
like by nature,
Naturally in
you
your
are.
feminine energy.
What's your name?
Hold on. Let her finish. Do you have anything else?
So yeah, basically like, yeah,
I mean,
Okay.
to be honest,
What's your name?
Mila.
Mila. I like that name.
Thank you.
So what I'm saying is, like, at the end of the day, we work so hard for our rights. We work so hard for our
How?
rights.
What does your rights have to do with
How?
you being submissive to a man?
Because we couldn't even vote.
But what does that have to
We
do with
couldn't
you
even
being
do-
submissive
okay.
to
I
a
would
man?
argue
No,
we
pause.
said-
Everybody pause. No, everybody pause. AJ, what does that have to do with
You
you?
gonna sit here as a woman and say we ain't work hard for our rights to vote?
No,
Y'all
actually,
gonna sit
I would-
here and say we ain't work hard for our rights to vote? Y'all ain't gonna sit
I
here
would-
and say we
I would
work hard
say-
to make our own money?
I would say that the reason feminism exists is because a
Everybody,
man put it
go
into
ahead.
place. I would say the reason feminism exists is because a
shit.
man constructed feminism. A man put it into place.
Okay.
No,
Who created you, sir?
who created me?
Who
God.
created you? Nah, who gave birth to you?
Sweetheart, I came from my dad's penis.
Who gave birth to you?
My mother gave birth to me.
Exactly. You ever felt that pain?
No.
That's some real pain right there.
Exactly.
That doesn't pro-
exactly.
that doesn't
You have
prove a
no,
point.
Okay, I'm gonna admit.
That doesn't prove
I
a
don't have
point.
any idea how it is to be a man.
Okay.
Okay.
But you have no idea how it is to
But
be
see,
a woman.
that's why I was trying to put it into perspective. What I'm saying is I'm not trying to discriminate against women, and I'm not trying to put women down. What I'm saying is that there are legitimate laws of nature that dictate the polarity of men and women. If a woman does not have a man that she can
Scientifically
Let him
proven,
finish. Let me
scientifically
finish. Let him
proven,
finish.
scientifically
women are
proven.
smarter than men.
That is
That is
absolutely wrong
false.
and
This
absurd.
is exactly
How do you
false.
know?
That is
Example of
absolutely
That's
How
false.
do you know? Are you
One at a
scientific?
time. One at a time.
Because if you play chess, I'll probably checkmate you in like 4 moves.
Okay, baby, that doesn't mean I don't know chess. Play something that I'm good at. Play me something I'm good at.
Can I finish? Can I
No?
finish?
Go ahead, baby.
Men and women are good at different things. Women are better nurturers. I'm not saying I'm not one of those dudes that says the only value a woman can provide is sex. Nah, that doesn't make sense.
Okay.
As a man,
I
naturally,
appreciate that.
like you just said, women have no idea what it's like to be a man, and a man has no idea what it's like to be a woman.
Exactly.
But what we do know is where men do best and where women do best. If you look through historical times, let me finish. Yo, you so ready to talk.
Baby, I ain't even speaking.
So
Go ahead and finish.
if you look historically through tribal times, or you look at even West pre-feminism, whenever women started voting, families were successful. Why? Because women were playing a certain role and men were playing a certain role. As soon as women got in the job market, and this is, by the way, I'm not saying women can't work, but as soon as women got into the job market, it's what you just said too, right? Women go into the job market, women make money, and initially what the thought is for women making money is, oh, I'm an independent, strong woman. That's not how men think. As soon as I made money, you know what I said? I said, yo, let me make sure my family's straight. Let me make sure my sister's straight. Let me make sure my brother's straight.
Can I talk?
Sure.
I've been a submissive woman. And all along, that nigga thought he was in charge.
Sexually
but I was.
or emotionally?
Which is smart.
I promise you what I was.
You wasn't submissive. You literally just contradicted yourself.
I was submissive.
You can't. Hold on. You can't be submissive
I can be
and in
submissive.
charge.
You don't know my circumstances.
No. I'm saying your wording. You just said you were submissive and you was in charge.
It's
They
a
can't
head
coexist.
Game. It's a head game. You
Okay.
don't know about it because if you knew about it,
I actually understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Exactly.
But I don't agree.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't agree.
So I'm gonna ask all the women,
Okay, talk to us.
all the women who got the headphones on.
Mhm.
Do y'all agree that women in charge? Y'all don't think women in charge?
No.
I want to hear it personally.
No.
So
I think-
baby in the glasses said no.
Okay.
I think a man is the head of the household.
Thank
Would
you.
you not want a man who leads you? That's sexy. Like a
That-
man who
that
can
all
lead,
day.
and then everything will.
Okay.
You know, I'm not even trying to go against what you're saying, but like,
No, baby, I ain't trying to argue with you because if it was that, it was that. So in the red sweater, what do you think?
I like a man who knows when to lead and when to follow.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Tori,
talking about?
what do you
Okay.
think?
Basically what I said.
Yeah.
I like to lead and I like to follow. Like some things
Okay.
I want to follow, but some things I want to be in charge.
Like what? Like what? Like what?
Vacations, money. I want to be in
Tori,
charge
make sure you
of
talk to the
money.
microphone. Talk to the
I want to
microphone.
be in charge
Thank
of money.
you.
I want to be in charge of vacations.
Simone.
How we spend our money. I don't know.
So
I like to
I
handle
just
the
want to be
household.
in the circle. You know what I'm saying?
Let
So
me
everything-
handle the
everything you
household.
just
Okay,
said-
pause.
Okay.
I want to have an opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Not
every
some-
Hold on.
Everything-
Mike's about to say something.
everything-
Mike's about to say something. Go
Go
ahead, Mike.
ahead, Mike.
Everything you just said is everything it takes to run the household.
Yep.
So that's a
That's what
hell
I'm
no.
trying to do is run a household.
That's not what's
So
happening.
you
See,
run shit without the man knowing he runs shit.
Hey,
Exactly.
let Mike finish.
The man is the head of the household, which means you don't run shit.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and settle that.
Well, I still want to run shit. I still
hold
want
on,
the house to
See,
be in my
this is a
name.
prime
Hey,
example.
everybody, let Mike finish.
This
Let's
is
go.
a prime example of logic versus emotion.
Yep.
The fact that y'all can't listen and let your emotion take over is proving the point.
So you think I'm too emotional?
Yes.
You think
Yes.
I'm too emotional?
Yes.
Which would be very.
But you're straying. You never let me finish my point. You're trying to change the subject already because of
I
emotion.
said it could be very true, Mike.
But what I'm saying to you is,
AJ, make sure you
The
talk to the
man-
microphone for me, please.
the man controls the money because that's logic.
Yeah. I was just saying, make sure you talk to the
Okay.
microphone for
See,
me.
I don't
Now, when it
know.
comes to
Right.
Yeah,
vacations,
there you go.
Alright,
There you go.
alright.
All right, Mike's talking. Go
I'm
ahead.
listening.
Go ahead.
Yeah, are we ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I just want to be sure now. All right, so if the man's in charge of the household, he can delegate. If you're better at planning vacations, hell yeah,
Yep.
you do
Yes.
it. He's
Talk to
going
him.
to recognize it. He's going to see your value and be like, baby, you're
Okay.
better at this than I am.
But I want to pay for
But-
half of it.
Let him
Okay.
finish. Let Mike finish. Thank you.
if I don't gotta
But
pay,
if
I
you're,
won't.
are we good?
Are you good? Thank you.
But when you hear about these guys coming home and handing that check over to their wives,
Retarded.
check out the divorce rate on that one. That ain't happening.
So
That ain't happening.
Exactly.
Now, if you want to get your own money, that's yours. The rest of the stuff, if it's mine, I'm in
yours.
control over it.
It's exactly yours.
I pay the bills. I'm going to determine where the money goes.
Okay.
I'm going to make the proper investments. And because I'm knowledgeable in that, I will teach you how to do that with your money because I want my wife to be rich too.
Okay.
Talk to
Okay, I
him.
guess
Okay,
my
hold on.
perspective is coming from
Hold on.
my
Let AJ
dad.
go. She had her hand up. Go ahead.
Okay, so it depends on what perspective you want. You want a woman to listen to you, obey you, that's fine. If you want a dominant woman, baby, I'm gonna make bread with or without you.
It's not
It doesn't
necessarily.
make, it
I'm
doesn't
an
mean
alpha. I
She's
won't
talking.
take a
Hold on.
dominant woman. So
It's not
that's irrelevant.
necessarily being like they're obeying you. Like you're
Okay.
obeying them. It's not that.
Okay.
Let them lead, and you
No,
just kind
of course, I want a man to lead because if I can walk all over you,
you
I
just
don't
said
want
the
you.
opposite like 8 minutes
No,
ago.
because at the end of the day, no, I did say the opposite. Because at the end of the day, I'm a dominant woman. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not gonna pretend nothing. I'm a dominant ass woman. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I like bitches. I like the threesomes. I like all that shit.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
a dominant ass woman.
All of which are great
But at
qualifiers
the-
for marriage.
Baby, I ain't trying to look for marriage. I ain't looking for love. If you looking for marriage and you looking for love, go look for somewhere else because
Isn't
it's
this
not
whole
me.
about
Okay?
isn't this whole thing about relationships? I thought that's what this is
No,
about.
it's about dating and
Tweet,
relationships.
delete.
Okay, so dating and relationships.
Yes.
There's some women out there that like to be dominant.
Sure.
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 There's
sure.
women who get paid to
So
be dominant.
can I address your point?
Exactly.
Yeah, for what type of niggas though?
Yeah.
From
They
what
get
type? What type
Anyways,
of niggas?
can I address your earlier point where you said about how you want
And then hold on really quick.
Okay,
Yes, address
my
that. And hold
earlier
on,
point-
AJ, wait, real quick.
Okay,
All right, so
address
address
me.
that really quickly,
So-
but hold on. And then we're gonna ask final thoughts, and then we're gonna close out. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So what you previously just said about how you want to plan vacations, you want to handle the money. I think the
that was
All of it.
Tory.
I
That
want
was
to handle
Tory.
mine. I want him to handle his, and we go half
Half
on
and a
the
half.
Okay.
everything.
So I would say
Preferably.
the fair way to handle that would be on a budget, right? Like, so if a man is
Exactly.
making $1 million, right? You can't expect him to come home and hand you $1 million, but what he can do is be like, yo, our monthly budget is $10K. All right, what are we doing with this $10K? You can plan vacations, you can plan dinners, you can do whatever you want with it. Point
Investments.
being,
That's exactly what
but
I mean.
the rest of the $900K that I'm making, I'm putting it into investments. You're not in charge of my money.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then if we decide to leave each other, I got mine and you got yours, and we'll be happy.
But that's why
and we'll get to just be able to move on.
But
And
that's
it'll
why it
be
makes you a bad
easy,
qualification
it'll
for a
be
relationship.
Simple.
That makes you a bad qualifier for a relationship.
Okay, at the end of the day, I gotta
for
say
you.
this.
No, for any man.
Can I
For
say something?
you can't speak for all men.
When you say that, what do you
Gucci.
mean?
All right, let me put it into perspective, right? So this whole idea of men and women should be 50-50. The whole idea of I want to be independent inside a relationship is basically contradictory because the whole idea of a relationship is to become interdependent.
Facts.
So if I'm in a relationship with a woman, I'm not independent. Why do you want to be independent so bad?
Yes.
So if I'm
Because we're women and we work for that.
Not emotionally.
yo, you don't be listening at all.
I
Why
don't
do we want to be
emotionally.
independent?
I just said that men aren't even independent in relationships. The whole concept of a relationship is to become interdependent. It's to become one.
Yes.
So if I'm making money, point being, this is for my personal preference. This is not for every guy. I would rather date a girl who's making no money than a girl who has a career or has a whatever. Simply for the fact of what you just said. Your whole
Why?
mentality. Let me finish. I'm telling you why.
I'm asking you,
So-
baby.
So what you just said, right? You said, oh, if I'm making my money and he's making his money and if we split up, we'll be good. But the fact that you're making money has already put the seed in your head that, yo, if we split up, we'll be good. If I'm with a shorty, I would prefer her to not be making money and be providing for her simply for the fact that if she's out making money, that means there's certain other responsibilities that she's not attending to, which make her a bad qualification to be my wife or my girlfriend.
Okay. But that's
Versus-
just coming from a family where I had to listen to my dad because he was the boss. I had to
That's
listen to my
understandable.
dad because he had the money. And then when he left my mama, I was the one who had to help my mom pay bills.
I understand that.
So
Listen.
how am I supposed to grow up and want to live like that when I came from that?
So I agree with you.
Why would I want to put my
Great
kids
question.
through that knowing that I was 15 years old having to work at Zaxby's
So-
helping
so
my
this
mom
is-
pay the lot bill?
This is where
How
this
am I
is where
supposed to do that?
This is where I would criticize Western culture, right? Because Western culture basically breeds broken families. So like you just said, your father left your mom. You should have never been put in that situation. The fact that you never had a strong man for women, right? Period. Like I was telling them
So
earlier.
you speaking for strong men, right?
But how
Yo.
do we?
Are
how
you
do
a
we
strong
know
man?
Hold
to
on,
be
hold on. Let's stay
submissive?
on.
How do we know he's strong enough? 'Cause
Are
we
you
thought-
strong enough?
We thought my
Okay,
dad was
no.
strong
Hold on,
enough,
Tori. That's a great
correct?
question. Actually, I'm gonna address
I'ma
all the
ask
guys.
you.
We thought
Go
my
ahead.
dad
No,
was
no, no.
strong
Go ahead.
until
No, I think
he
that's a great.
wasn't.
That's a great question. That's a great question.
I think that's a great question. And again, it goes back to Western culture, right? Like I would say that you should have never been put in a situation where you had to work or do anything like that. But that's what the lack of a strong man does in your household. When a woman doesn't have a strong man in her household, she doesn't know what to look for in a man, and that's probably why, as you girls were stating previously, you have poor male selection.
Can I have a
So
question?
what I would say the
Let him
answer
finish
to
real
that
quick.
is, what I would say the answer to that is to find a strong man that you can trust and bring a man into when you're dating a man. So basically
I'm
get a
sorry.
man to check the man that you're interested in, because men are able to better vet, because essentially men play a game with women, right? Men try to manipulate women through emotional figures to get them attached to themselves, to get whatever they want. But if you have a man, like for me, my cousins basically put me into their relationships. So before they even got with their husbands or their boyfriends or whatever, they asked me to vet them. And as a man, I do a better job of vetting another man because I know how his psychology works.
Yes.
okay.
But we thought my dad was a good man for a good 12 years until he wasn't.
Exactly.
And then it's like,
So-
you have a whole woman for 3 years and nobody knew. How are we supposed to
Nah, I
plan
understand that.
for
I understand that. That's a tough situation to be in. Yeah, I understand that.
Hey,
But
no,
we have to
hey,
plan
hey, real
ourselves
quick,
for
Tori,
that
pause
shit.
real quick. Hey, y'all, no sidebars, no sidebars. Tori, go ahead.
Yeah, so we have to plan. We have to prepare for that because that's always an option. We always have to prepare for what's gonna happen because we can't be stuck on the side of the road just because some man want to throw us out for a prettier woman.
Excuse me.
A quote unquote better woman
And then,
to
real
him
quick-
in his eyes.
I'm
Okay,
gonna ask a
AJ,
question
yeah, go ahead.
because you throwing out all these facts, but like I don't even know you as a man. You
Sure.
a good man?
I'm a great
Wait,
man.
hold on. All right, let's skip there.
Because
No, pause. But AJ doesn't matter.
Why would you even ask him that question?
Yeah. All right, fuck that. No, hey, in the back, real quick. No, real quick. Go
You
ahead.
were talking about how,
Yeah, all
women
these
have a
men
poor
on his
selection of men, and I
comments.
don't think so because men can come out all like, I got this, like they always reflect, they have all the strong qualities, and we think that we're getting a
Action
strong man.
speaks about
And
louder
then
than
bing, bang,
words.
boom,
Lying.
5 minutes later, this man's cheating, doing all
I'll tell you
this
how.
ABCD.
I'll tell you how. It goes back to the beginning of the podcast. Keep your legs closed.
Ooh.
That's what, sometimes we do, and guess what? We still get shitty men.
If a man can't last, if you keep your legs closed and the man can't last longer than 3 months, then
But
he's
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Even though we keep our legs
I need some
closed, we
thoughts
do
out here, bro.
everything in the book. We still get shitty men.
Yes,
We still get
mentally.
shitty
Not
men.
even just sexually.
Mike, do you have anything to say? Because I'm about to pass it to him.
All stuff together. That's why we have jobs, get our money right, because we have prepared for a situation where this man became a shitty man.
So you're living off of work.
Thank you,
Say
red
So-
sweater.
That's
I
why
don't
you
know
were
your
like, oh
name.
yeah, I don't want a girl who's broke. Like I want a girl who's broke. No, I don't know because I would get my shit
You want
together.
a girl who broke because you
Yeah.
No,
can
that's not what he said. No,
influence her.
pause. He
You want
never.
a girl
No,
who
pause.
broke
Pause.
So
AJ.
you can influence her, so you can manipulate her.
No.
Don't play.
I
If
wasn't
you
saying
got a
all that,
boss
though.
ass
I
bitch,
wasn't
if you
saying
got a boss ass bitch, you can't influence her. You cannot manipulate
But that,
her.
hold on,
That's why
pause.
they're so mad.
That's the point of being a relationship. If you a man and you in the head, your job is to influence your
Listen,
woman.
No,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I mean,
7.
I'm just saying. Listen,
And
you
if
could
I'm
be-
in a relationship,
listen,
she
you could
ain't
be the
supposed
One
head.
at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
No. Hey, bitches in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 niggas in here. Don't
You look
play with me.
interested,
Cause y'all
Mike.
trying to
7 bitches because
manipulate.
I'm a woman.
Wait. I'm so confused on that. Anyway, go ahead.
So
Listen,
yo,
no. Everybody.
Listen.
Everybody. Pause. Go
A
ahead.
guy could be the head of the house, but like I could like have influence. I can have like
Thank you.
have
Of course.
option. I can
Of
like give
course.
my opinion. Like
Of
if you want to
course.
invest,
Of course.
but
I'm not
you're
saying
not
that.
saying about it. So I
Yeah,
can
y'all
give you advice, like give you be
Of
there, like
course.
support you.
Yo,
but
if-
like
Are you
don't expect
saying
me to be
that,
like in the
though?
back.
yes, if
Are
I
you?
if
Is
I'm
that what
bringing
you're
if
trying
I'm
to
bringing a
say?
girl if I'm bringing a girl into my house or if I'm wifing up a girl, then that obviously means I respect your opinion. If not, I would have left you out on the street.
Okay, but you saying
but
that?
as
Do
far
you
as-
pull through with that?
Yo, let me finish.
You got her from the
Do
street.
you?
Anyway.
Oh my God.
Anyways, so basically what you ladies are saying is that the reason why I need to work is because men ain't shit and I never know when this nigga's gonna leave me.
You need to work
But-
because
but imagine-
Hey, let him finish.
But imagine living life on the scenario that if I walked out of my house, a car could hit me. Imagine if I went into the grocery store, I could get shot. What you guys are doing from a relationship perspective is you're living off a worst case scenario. You're preparing for the worst instead of actually developing yourself for the best case scenario. Meaning
did
that
you
I
say?
mean, I can
meaning-
still develop myself in the
Can I
best case.
speak?
Meaning-
One at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do
hold on.
both.
Pause.
What did you
Pause.
say?
AJ, sit down. Can you sit down? Thank you.
I'm
Go ahead.
gonna ask what you just said. What did you just say? If we want that, we can do what?
I don't even know what you're talking
Yeah, I
about.
don't
to be
either.
honest.
All right. No. You're done. All right. Pause. Everybody.
She
AJ.
is cut off
AJ.
from the bottom.
All right. So now, let's get
What you talking about?
final
Let's
thoughts.
go.
We can start on this side. Final thoughts,
All right.
final comments, any debates that you want to have with somebody.
I'll shut it out with this, right?
AJ, I don't want to have to kick you out. Can you be quiet?
I'm finna put this up right.
Thank you.
I'll shut it out with this, right? I'll shut it out with this.
Straight to Jacksonville.
Anyways, back to intellectual conversation. I'll shut it out with this, right? I'm not saying that women don't have rights. I'm not saying that a woman shouldn't be treated right. I'm not saying that a woman shouldn't be taken care of. What I am saying is that men are good at certain things and women are good at certain things. And when you get confused, if I was in a woman's scenario, what I would be doing is trying to look for exactly what I'm doing from a male perspective. Yo, what do I need to do in order to acquire the perfect shorty for myself? For a woman's perspective, I would be thinking, yo, if I want to be with a good man, because essentially every single person on the planet has dependencies and we need people in our lives, I would be thinking, yo, what are the things that a good man looks for? And then I would try to incorporate those qualities within myself so that I can qualify myself to him just like a man is qualifying himself to a woman. But if you're living your life on a worst case scenario that, if I'm with a man and he might leave me and I should do this, and this, what you're doing is basically shooting yourself in the foot before the war has even begun. You're going into a relationship crippled.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Who said that?
AJ,
Go ahead.
you sound sexist as fuck. I'm just gonna let you know.
How is that?
Guess what? Because a bitch
could be his,
No.
ethnicity.
Because guess who changed our tire? Guess who changed our
Ethnicity?
tire? A woman, bitch.
She did. That woman did. I got my time.
All right, anyway, pause.
Changed by a woman. I did.
You say a lot without saying anything.
I'm about to say exactly. All right, AJ.
You say a lot
Calm it
without
down.
saying anything.
All right,
you say
Mila.
a lot, but you don't say much.
Hold on.
Baby, I do everything
AJ,
by myself. I
I'm
pay my
this
bills,
close.
so I say a lot. You don't even know me.
I'm about to kick her out.
Thank you.
You gotta relax.
You can kick me out.
You need to relax.
I can kick you.
Thank you.
Baby, you don't do that. You can kick
All
me
right,
out.
go ahead,
Baby,
Mila.
I do my own thing.
A man taught me how to change a tire.
Same.
But
That's
my
your-
name
A
is
woman
Miami
told
Brett on
me who I
Instagram.
am.
Oh my gosh.
Who is saying, oh my gosh, baby, in zebra sprint?
Yes,
Because I'm
ma'am.
finna say what I need to say.
What do you need to say?
What is you saying, oh my gosh, for?
Because I can't. Oh my gosh. What's
okay,
up?
then say what you need to fucking say, bitch.
What you
All
gonna
right,
do?
you gotta go. You gotta
Get
go.
outta
You
here.
out.
You
You
gotta
out.
get outta
You
here.
out. You out.
Rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You in my look. You in my partner house. You in my man's house.
This turned into Fresh Fit right there.
Listen, I don't fight. I didn't even say anything the whole podcast. Like, girl, what are you talking about?
She wildin'.
Let the church
She done had so many
say
shots.
amen.
Yep.
God has spoken.
We keep it classy around here.
Say amen.
She said Mila, she had too many drinks. What'd you say?
Red pill overdose, Frank Castle.
She did overdose.
I'm about to overdose Frank Castle on this bitch.
The
All right,
overdose, Frank
Castle.
Castle.
Stop.
Don Castle.
Don Castle. All right, AJ.
I do want to have something to say.
All right. Let's,
Okay.
Yeah, you should get out of here, bro. Like,
Yeah, she out.
Yeah, she out.
Hell no, don't give her the purse.
Okay.
Y'all gonna be mad because I speak my opinion? Y'all gonna be mad because I speak my opinion?
You're the only one who's
Y'all gonna
mad.
be mad because I speak my opinion?
You're literally
All
the
I
only one
said
who's
was,
mad.
oh my god.
Stand up, baby.
Okay.
Nah, sit down. You don't gotta do that. You don't entertain ratchetness.
I understood the assignment. I'm from Miami. I'm from Miami.
Commercial.
You mad because you fucking finessing these niggas and you going against what they fucking say. Bitch.
Go. We ain't got
Get that boss
You
that
wild
cheek.
for no reason. You
Listen,
wild for no reason.
Extra stays left.
all of my homeboys in here. This is my
Extra
homie's
stays
house.
left. Thank you. Thank you.
Listen, this my homeboy house.
Girl.
How many drinks you have?
I know
And
too
just
many.
like that,
Too many.
she out.
Too many.
Damn.
Too many.
Hey, listen, I appreciate all my homeboys kicking this heifer out because, listen, I don't do that. My homie Don, thank you. I want to give a shout out to my homie 360. I want to give, are we still live? I want to give a shout out to Mike.
This
You
is why we
lit.
keep it cute
I
and
want to
classy,
give a shout
guys.
out.
Cute and classy. Okay.
Right.
That's what's up, Cam. I love you.
Sponsored by church. Clap a dollar.
You made her so
Attending on
mad.
Sunday.
You said what?
I said,
All I
you made
said
her
was,
so
oh my
mad.
God.
I'm just having a conversation. I'm still calm as shit. Like I'm not even arguing.
Damn.
I'm sorry if y'all just saw the whole extent of my ass. I just like I stood up and it's just like there.
She's still out there?
Why wouldn't you give her purse?
Is she still trying to come inside?
Damn, she bulldozed.
Nah, I think she just wants her purse.
Get
You
your
already
shit
got her
and
purse.
extra stays left, people. Come on.
All I said was, oh my gosh. That's literally it.
You hurt her feelings.
All I said was, oh my gosh.
It's,
Don't be calling me bitches now. Don't call me a bitch now.
I'm a woman. I'm a woman.
Don't call me out my name now.
And guys, this is a perfect example of why you don't talk to alpha women. This is literally why you don't entertain
I
alpha
was
women.
gonna try and say, see, my son's 7, and I try and teach him to take care. You take care of.
Yeah,
the
I'm
head.
perfectly okay
That's
with
what
that.
I do. Even his sister, I like
Yeah.
to take care of your sister.
But I literally said all of that. I said, yo, I'm for women's right, but I'm saying
she
that there's
just dumb.
different.
Like
yeah.
she was just doing some
She's
extra type of
dumb.
shit. Like she was like contradicting herself, saying most dumbass shit. And look at her.
Bruh, she banging
Look at
on
her.
neighbors'
She
door.
banging ass. What
the
fuck?
fuck?
Girl, y'all, because she doing extra type of shit like that.
That bitch.
All I said, y'all, was, oh my gosh.
That's literally all you said. That's literally all you said.
We cannot say, oh my gosh.
I can't say, oh my
You're
gosh, at my
really
homeboy's
pretty.
house.
Oh, shit.
Literally, I just can't. Or she's gonna go crazy. You know what I mean?
No, that was just some stupid. Like
Yeah,
she was, and she was thinking
this
she was
Cassie
cute too. I
going
promise you, she just want all the
Listen,
attention.
Cassie Kruger has entered the chat.
Listen, she got a camera in her face, and then she was doing too much. I promise.
No,
Go ahead.
seriously.
She won a 96.
You can
95
still hear
cent.
this.
See, that's what we're
Jacksonville,
talking about here.
crazy.
Logic versus emotion.
Like, okay, girl, you're from Jacksonville, but I'm from Miami.
Yo,
Listen.
she's pretty, guys. She's real pretty.
I have it tatted on my foot. I'm from Miami. I haven't said nothing the whole podcast, but girl, you're gonna get mad at me because I said, oh my gosh. Like, girl, you have issues also.
I think she was mad
Also-
at me. I think she was
I
mad
think
at
she
me.
was
You
mad
triggered
at
it, and
you,
she
but
just-
so let me update on y'all what's going on. She's kicking neighbors' doors. She's screaming. She got a gun?
What happened?
She got a gun? I'm from Miami. I mean, I'm from Miami, but I ain't acting like that.
I'm gonna lock the motherfucker because she coming with a gun.
I need all the boys. I need all the boys to walk me to my car because I'm not dealing with this.
Leave her outside and come inside.
Oh yeah, and bring your guns and bring your
I
guns.
don't got no
I
guns.
promise you.
I don't carry guns, y'all.
I don't.
Girl, no.
Are y'all listen?
Stop. Oh.
Oh girl, you in the camera.
Oh, that's your roommate?
That's
Let
some
her
scary
sober
type of
up
shit.
just a little bit. Damn.
She's doing all that because I said, oh my gosh.
That's pick and choose your friends.
I'm pretty sure I'm the one she wants to kill. I'm pretty sure I'm the one she wants to shoot.
No, this is why you supposed to pick and choose your friends wisely because they will put you in situations
where you get fucked up.
where you get fucked up and
Do we
shot.
have, can we have all the pretty girls come to the couch?
We're too
Come on,
grown for
baby.
that.
All the pretty girls come to the couch.
Mike is saying quiet down.
Yo, we got special
Mike
guests.
is saying quiet down.
Special guests.
Mike is saying
Listen,
quiet
just
down.
imagine if we were to have
Special
bitches that be fighting. You know what I'm
guest.
talking about? Like
So
fighting,
let me
got guns and
update you
type of
guys
shit.
on what
And
just
now she's like,
happened. A girl basically just, she's threatening to, I guess, hurt me. All because I said, oh my gosh. Yeah, she's banging on the neighbors'
After you,
doors.
but she's taking it out on her. But she got a gun. I got the gun.
If she has a gun, I'm not the one.
What the hell? Yeah, that's what she said. I take gun out my ass cheek. I was like, don't do that, sis. What kind of shit is that? Are they still? They're still out there? What'd you say? Stop! Why you doing her like that?
no, I'm being feel like why y'all leaving this hall? Like I want to. No, I promise.
Can y'all follow me on Instagram? Is that everybody with her? No. I don't know her.
Is anybody else with her?
No.
All right.
Them bitches is ratchet.
I think my bangs made her jealous.
That's disgusting, y'all. Like that's ghetto.
You heard
That's-
Mrs. Kruger.
That's for the street.
I love Cassie's name, by the way. It's Cassie Kruger.
Should we wrap this up? Follow me on IG.
Yo, anyways, if you guys mess with what I'm saying, follow me on IG. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Walk with Ease.
Does she have a gun?
WITHEEZ.
So her friends are scared to go with her now. I feel like a news reporter and I always wanted to do that job. Her friends are scared to go